be sure to use code DALT10 to get 10% off advanced GG products. Thank you. Hello everybody, in today's video, I actually just wanted to take a look at Peacekeepers and just overall SMGs as a whole. The 720 RPM SMGs actually got a bit of a buff, giving them essentially a little bit more of a range not too long ago. So I definitely wanted to try it out, as I really like Tarrabah, and that is the one I'm going to be using today. And then we are going to be pairing it again with Peacekeepers. Now, Peacekeepers, what they do is while you wield SMGs, it makes it so your handling, airborne effectiveness, and movement speed are all improved. Gives you increased strafe speed. Obviously, at one point, Peacekeepers were just super heavily meta, but they kind of fell off after they got a bit of a nerf, as well as SMGs getting toned down a lot. So I really wanted to see how they felt in today's meta. And overall, I felt like SMGs as a whole were pretty good. It's just you definitely need to be a little bit more passive in 6v6. If you push up too hard, you'll typically only be able to get one or two, maybe, and then you'll typically get team shot by pulses. But if you can play a little bit more reserved, it definitely feels very strong. And in Tarrabah's case, if you kind of treat it like Hawkmoon, where you just kind of build your damage up until you get your perk, and then you get that and go crazy, it just feels amazing. The range benefits were definitely a little bit noticeable, which is nice. Always an added bump to get a bit of extra range. Peacekeepers will also reload your stowed SMGs, but due to us using Tarrabah, we're not really going to be stowing our SMG too much today. Overall, I was very surprised at how Tarrabah felt. It definitely felt a little bit better with the range bump. In terms of our subclass, you can run whatever you want. Obviously, Peacekeepers is just a good neutral game exotic, but I wanted to go with the old Sentinel Titan. So for aspects, we're going to be running Bastion and offensive Bulwark overall to get as many overshields as we can, and then when we have them, we will just have a bunch of buffs. In terms of our fragments, we're going to be running Echo of Vigilance, Echo of Leeching, Echo of Persistence, and Echo of Starvation. In terms of the stat splits, I wanted to make sure I got at least 150 health, just so I can get back into the fight as quick as I can. Make sure I get my class at least to 80 to 90 so I can get my barricades as fast as possible. Then everything else I kind of just slowly buffed up a little bit. Unfortunately, with the Void class, you do get a lot of negatives with a lot of the good fragments, so it makes it a little harder to build into really high stats. But for the most part, as long as you get around 70 and 100, there isn't that much of a difference. It's just by a couple seconds for the most part. So I actually don't mind only having 70 roughly in each stat. For something like Trials, you'll definitely want to try to get your super up a bit more, but for 6v6, it doesn't really matter. Now, in terms of the armor mods, just a bunch of stuff to buff up our Tarrabah, as it is going to be the weapon we're using mostly. For the most part, I barely even use the sniper. Typically, if I died and spawned up, then I'd go for their few snipes, but for the most part, as soon as I started building up my charge, I just kind of used Tarrabah. But overall, SMG Titan feels pretty good. You definitely have to have really good positioning, because if you position pretty poorly, you're just going to die to pulse rifles. But if you can position correctly and just play a little bit more reserved and catch people off guard, it can definitely melt. If you do enjoy the video, please remember to leave a like and subscribe, as it does help out with the channel a lot. Thank you all so much, and enjoy the video. Let's see if we can just push up here. Got the one. We got the orb back. What the heck? Where'd this person come from? They should run out of ammo here soon. Yeah, I figured. All right. Oh, that's a bow. We're just going to back up here. Very close to having our perk. There it is. Got our perk now. Should be able to get this one without it, though. Alright, let's pop. Got them. Unfortunately, there was only one over here. Very unfortunate, but is what it is. Got the headshots. We're going to get pushed probably from this angle here, so we got to watch out for it. Ooh, the sidearm. That's terrifying. Gonna rotate over here now. I see the one in the corner there. Yeah, we're gonna just back up out of here. Shoulder charge out. Got him. We have perk once again here. So what we're gonna do is just gonna drop the overshield. Keep moving. Unfortunately, we do go down there. Got the one. Okay, we got heavy coming up there. Hopefully, teammate will grab it while I just try to push up and try to help out. Nope. Trying to stay alive here. Thank you, teammate, for the team shot. Nice, good job. Alright, let's proc. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to do much with it. That's a shotgun. Just gonna keep rotating out. Did good damage there. Not the one. Nice, good job. We're about to have our overshield here. Just drop it. Give our team the overshields. That is a rocket. That is terrifying. Just gonna correct you for a moment. Oh, there's no way we live this. Oh my goodness, we live that. That's crazy. All right, let's grab this orb for Devour. Oh my goodness, it kills so fast. No, the shotgun hand cannon. Unlucky. I missed some shots there, though. Bit of an awkward situation we're in now. Got this one very weak. Drop the overshield. Good job. Got the one. Just gonna keep playing here. Nice. Good job, teammate. There's some heavy on the ground there we gotta be careful of. Teammate got it. Good job. Just gonna crouch here for a moment. We're probably gonna actually push over to A here. Nice, and there it is. There's the win. Overall, a pretty good game. The end was a little lackluster due to some supers and heavy, but overall, not too bad. Let's check out the scoreboard. I believe we played relatively well. Definitely had some plays with Tarrabah there. We dropped a 35 with a 4.38 efficiency. So yeah, overall, just a very, very good game. There it is. We got another one pushing around behind us. We have perk now. Let's just pop it. There it is. Push around. Thank you. That's two of them. Just Ravenous Beast going crazy. Just trying to get a little bit of damage. I treat Tarrabah kind of like Hawkmoon. If I can get a kill, that's great. That's fine. But, like, I want to use it mainly to just get some damage off. Nice. Good job. Keep her going. Oh, that's a shield. Only if you could get Tarrabah perk off the shield. It would actually be so broken. Alright, they're pushing around behind us. Get them with that. That gives us an overshield. We do a little bit of damage there. There it is. Now we got our perk again. Got him. There's a chance they're going to be pushing over on B now. Teammate hopefully just will shoot at them. There we go. That is a dude with a glaive. I don't know what happened to that guy. Oh, okay. Cool. There's a guy just crouching over here. Let's see if we can push on him. He has an SMG, so we do need to be careful of that as well. There we go. Good job, team. Just kind of doing a little bit of damage there as best we can. Ooh, good rocket. Nice. Good job. A little out of our range there. That's kind of what's happening this game. We've kind of just been pushing the back the entire time, so it's been kind of hard to get into range. There it is. Let's see if we can get enough range. Look at that. Ravenous Beast just kills from that far, which is just, it's just so good. Like, Tarrabah's just so fun. Let's check out the scoreboard. I don't think we dropped anything super crazy. The beginning of the game was great, but then like I said, mid to late game, it just kind of turned into the enemy team just sitting back in their spawn. Yeah, we only dropped 18 with a 4.5. So not the craziest game in the world, but that beginning part was very good. Ooh, got him very weak. We'll just drop this here, prevent him from pushing up on us. That was a very good grenade, though. Got the one. See if they're going to push up on us. There we go. As long as we play towards inside and just play our A2. Whew. Just doing a little extra damage there. Nice, good job, teammate. Got him. Should be able to get this guy. Nice. Another one behind us. He had a shoddy hand cannon. Oh, that's not good. Just gonna throw that way over there to see if we can do a decent chunk of damage. We actually do. Nice, good job, team. Keep watching up here. Getting very close to getting our perk. Let's see if we can push up here to help out the team. Ooh, that's not good. Should be able to get him. Now we got our Ravenous Beast going. So, ooh, and we get healing. Excuse me, teammate. Ooh. If we can head over here and help out the teammate. Got him. Teammate keeps healing us, which is great. There it is. Gotta watch out for when they challenge this lane here. We do have a Ravenous Beast procced. Nice, got him. We're probably going to head over towards C and help out with that. Got him. Let's see if he pushes back out here. No, unfortunately he is running. Again, only could use it on one person. Did a good chunk of damage there. Drop our overshield here. A little further back than I would like. Nice, good job. I'm just gonna keep getting damage off of them. There it is. Now we got our perk once again. So I'm actually... Whew, it just kills so fast. It's so good. There it is. I actually love Tarrabah. It's probably one of my favorite exotics in the entire game. It's just so fun when it works. See if we can do a big chunk of damage. Nice, good job. We gotta see if we can capture this point. Hopefully we can capture A as well. This is a very close game, but... We're gonna grab this orb for some Devour procs. Got him. Let's go. Run up there. Unfortunate. We do not get this one. But it was very, very close. I still think we played relatively well. Bit of a bigger map because a lot of times they were just sitting outside there, but... We did drop a 29 with a 3.62 efficiency, so overall not too shabby. That inner part of the map is still very good. It's just that that enemy team definitely just started playing outside, making it very difficult for us to actually do something with our SMG. But that's the case with SMG in close range, very deadly. At range, obviously doesn't do the most in the world.